Ring-a-ling-a-ling, I'm vlogging, and hello. These vlogs are going to be delayed. I mean, probably by the time they come out, it's going to be winter. I'm just letting you all know. So if you start seeing like vlogs, a whole bunch of vlogs popping off in January, February, just to let you know that these were pre-recorded vlogs and I was just in the background getting my life organized. Fingers crossed by the time all these vlogs come out that things will be more stable with me. I am a little bit under the weather today, but I'm getting over whatever I caught a couple of days ago, and hopefully things will work out. I do have a giant mess that I need to sort through because I'm gonna call it tornadoing, because what happened was I couldn't find one thing, and my response to that was to unload all the shelves and the drawers and dump them on the floors and resort my entire living situation. To be honest, I'd rather be playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet because I did manage to get the DLC. However, I'm just like, I don't deserve to play the game until A, I finish clean up my mess, and B, at least make it a habit to throw out a couple of resumes and find some sort of work. I am also considering like engaging with people more online because I'm trying to make the whole streaming thing a habit. But me, I'm so weird. I'll stream 3 days and then just disappear just because I'm overwhelmed by my space. So hopefully I'll get back on it once the space is cleared up. I'm very bad at it. Maybe once I have like a good chunk of following, you guys can watch and support me every time I have one of these episodes to help encourage me to clean my space. Because not gonna lie, I am not the best self-motivator. I will like motivate people to the moon and back. Like if somebody needs a cheerleader, I will cheer for somebody else. But me, when it comes to myself, I am lacking with self-motivating me. Although I'm pretty good at motivating myself if I'm in a work environment, because I'm just like, okay, well, stuff needs to be done. But when it comes to my own stuff, I'm just terrible. And I want it to be one of those new habits I stay consistent with in 2024, because that is the drive that will push me to be a better social media person. And also I have a bunch of like footage to record because there's a ton of new stuff and I have been not doing the best at promoting that new stuff. I should get around to start uploading shorts because I do have a lot of footage that needs to be created as shorts, and that I'm going to try to go up more frequently than the once a week vlog. If I can get the shorts up daily, that would be great. But I feel as though in order to pull that off, I would need to record 10 shorts a day to make sure I'm on top of my schedule. And I strongly feel as though I have enough material where if I focused, I can make a video a day on like whatever I created, even if it's the old stuff, because I have a ton of stuff that has never seen the light of day and I don't know why I didn't do that. And I guess like the shorts will be a good way to like promote what's available in the shop. And that's another thing that I feel like I've been neglecting the last couple of days, because the amount of backlog stuff that I have not yet posted or have half finished is ridiculous. Not to mention, I also have croc designs to kind of sketch out. I have a commission right now that I need to complete, and I have Altoid boxes. And the Altoid boxes are going to be my high ticketed item. It's like I used to eat a lot of Altoid mints and I've just been collecting them, and I really need to do something like upcycle them into a piece of artwork that people would want. I had like a friend suggest turning it into a compact, like a cute little compact, but then I'm just like, I have to find mirrors that would fit inside the Altoid boxes. That's the struggle that I'm having with that now. However, I'm also thinking about turning the Altoid boxes. I'm just gonna throw the idea out there, because like, even though somebody else was like, that's a great idea, I'm gonna do it too. I know for a fact, like, execution is key. So even if I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna design an Altoid box to look like a kitchen, like, I can design the kitchen to look one way and somebody else can design another. I don't think my ideas are like original. However, I do believe execution for every artist is original, and that's the selling point. Oh, and I also did go to a Grumpy Kid Studio workshop. I will throw that into the vlog and share with you guys my experience. That was super fun. But Garbo is a sweetheart, and even though I kept asking questions and bugging her, she was like very nice to speak to. So yeah, if you want to check out Grumpy Kid Studio, go ahead. I know she's gonna be going in another art direction with her creative goals, and I wish her all the luck. But I had to buy one of her mugs, since every time when I've looked online, it's either been sold out, but she was selling these in person. I'm just like, let me grab the bow mug before they're all gone. So yeah, she's still in Toronto for the time being. I think like by the time mid-October or the end of October, she might be gone, or she's just there for this week. But anyways, so this is the workshop that I had with Grumpy Kids Studio. The creator name is Garbo, and here are the tools that I end up using. We were actually working with 2 different colors of clay, so we were trying to make a marbling effect, but here is her work. It's absolutely adorable. These are the 2 types of clay. They were kind of a bit awkward to work with, but I ended up making like a bowl with a cat in there and little fishies. But I did have reference. I was gonna go for something like this with the 2 colors in the handle, so I ended up making like a soup bowl, and I got Garbo to make a face at the front. It was quite a bit of work, but after the workshop, I got together with my friend and we had some free coffee. It was fun. Okay, so I finally figured out what I'm going to use these bags for. I'm going to make mystery bags for Christmas. Since I have a whole bunch of these I need to get rid of. And I figured the best way to do it is to just have the mystery bags available for America and Canada. So that's what I wanted to try doing and see what happens. Also because it is the cheapest, it's actually the cheapest to ship to either America or within Canada. Surprisingly, shipping to America is cheaper than me shipping in Canada itself, because pricing. Anyways, there are charms. These are what I have. Although I did throw in some charms that are new, that I had second thoughts about making them featured in my shop. So for example, there's deer, there's hedgehog, and there is mole. Along with that, I do have B-grade budgies, and the only reason why I did that is because like I didn't end up making them smooth, so they're kind of lumpy. So that's why they're not in my shop, and I just toss them in here. So basically stuff like this. I have little food stuff. I want to like put like, I'm just going to put all the items in here because I don't have the wrapping paper. Well, I can't find the wrapping paper at the moment, but I'm going to dump a couple of charms in each bag. I'm trying to decide how many. I'm thinking if I put six of them and priced at $30, it's like $5 a charm. So that sounds like it'll roughly be about $30 a charm, even though like a charm like this in perfect condition, it would be $15. And reality is that when I sell them, like if I were to sell a charm like this in person, it'd be 10. So 30 for six charms is a pretty good discount. Plus I'm throwing in stickers when I find them. So hopefully that works out. I thought I would be done making mystery bags. I think I made like over a dozen, well over a dozen already. And then I found another bag of charms and I'm just like, I'm tired. So I am going to go for a walk to kind of regulate. I'm already feeling a little bit sleepy. I did take a shower, which is my mistake. I should have taken the shower when I was ready to go right before bed, but sometimes you feel kind of gross and you take an early shower. Anywho, I have my water. Oh, I need more water. Gotta fill up on some more water, and I'm gonna go for a bit of a stretch. It's likely I'm gonna try and take a long walk tomorrow and kind of just burn off some, I guess I'm gonna say, festered energy. Does that make sense? Have you ever felt like there was like a ball of energy inside you, but you didn't know what to do with it? So it just sat there and it felt like it kind of half rotted. And the only way to purge that energy is to go for a long walk. That's how I've been like feeling lately. And I think it's just like my mental health sending me messages like, hey, I need a stretch. I need to be away from whatever I'm working on. And you know what? I've had the habit of trying to like power through it and then like that feeling fades. But from personal experience, in the long run, I feel like I'm hurting myself more when I do that than if I just went for the 15-20 minute walk. So sometimes, like I say, 20 minutes as a walk, but it ends up being like an hour to an hour and a half because my body really needed it. Anyways, I'm gonna go for a walk. It might be longer than 20 minutes. Okay, I don't actually own a cat. I'm just babysitting this one. And finally managed to get him to eat. He came here like yesterday afternoon, but I've been trying to get him to calm down enough to behave. And that tail right now, like a couple of hours just swishing back and forth. Every once in a while when I walk by, he gets excited for no reason and tries to beat me up, but fails. And the only thing he has respect for, what is he doing? The only thing he has a respect for are my calves. He won't attack them for whatever reason, but my arms or anything else, he's like, fair game. Yeah. I'm trying to like get the play aggression out of him, but I need him to cool off a bit, so I'm waiting the full 48 hours before I actually start to engage in play, because you know what, like even just petting him is enough for him to throw hands and have the claws out. But yeah, anyways, I'm making sure he eats, because he's eating, according to his owner, less enthusiastically than he's supposed to be. And today I managed to get him to eat. Yesterday was like a struggle, but I'm glad. Hopefully I can get him some dry food tomorrow. I was only able to get him some wet food, and I wanted to see how he would do with that first. And then for the health of his teeth, I'm going to get him some dry. I'm looking at you, buddy. He barely blinks. Unless you pet his chin just right. I am getting my button gear. I have to find my glasses, but I need to also get ready for the Black Friday sale that's happening a month from now. There's gonna be really big discounts in the online shop. I want to see how much I can get cleared out. So a lot of stuff is going to be discounted, and I'm also going to be dropping the larger mystery bags, because I did have mystery bags up there, but they were a lot smaller. But the bigger ones are coming out, and I'm just like, okay, well, you get that ready. And I also have new charms that I need to throw in there for the sale. This is going to be for like, I think I'm going to have the Black Friday sale last for a week. And then it's likely I'll have another sale again closer towards Christmas. I know it's like, oh, it's not even Halloween yet. Well, like, getting ready for Christmas is a lot of work. And if I sold candy, I'd totally have a Halloween sale. But I'm just like, I'm not really a Halloween kind of gal. What is this cat doing? Okay, my place is really a disorganized mess. So what I'm doing right now is putting as much stuff away. I'm saying away while I'm dumping out more stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try and put enough stuff away so I have room to do a photo shoot. Just because I've been putting it off for so long. I'm always putting off photo shoots. But like, I really need the space to just focus. And on top of that, come here. Melon, say hi. Melon, hi. Okay, he always looks stunned. But I need to also take the time out to do a bunch of filming for 2024. Because a lot of the stuff that I have, I don't have footage for. Like, I need to create promo for the new year. And I want to hit the ground running. Why do I have this one lonely earring? I have to find the other one. I know I took them off their post. To display it, but I'm just like, seriously. And this button's ruined. I don't know how, but red ink got on this, so I'm gonna have to throw this out or try to figure out how to salvage it. But anyways, I do have quite a bit of cleaning to do. I also have a commission as well that I've been putting off and that I need to get done today. Hopefully I can sit down and focus and do that, but for now, I want to see if I can clear off this desk before getting that started. And sometimes me clearing off the desk, it just means dumping everything onto the floor, which is terrible, a terrible cleaning ethic. But sometimes the frustration gets to me. So I'm going to try and clean my desk without tossing everything on the floor, because that's a lot more healthier way to deal with my clutter. Okay, I am so upset right now. I don't know how this happened, but I'll show you. The lid for this container is cracked, and I think like water or tea or whatever got in there and I didn't realize, and as a result, like, all of these charms are now ruined. Like, there's rust and crap all over the place. Maybe I don't know if I can salvage these. I mean, like, I could take rubbing alcohol and clean all of them when I get home, but I can't sell these. The only ones that are okay are these guys and the squidlings, but everything else is just... I do have more charms, but I'm just very upset because all this hard work gone. So I'm at Game Expo, and I'll be honest, this event is not it. If you are selling retro games, like reselling them, like old 1990s classic, early 2000s classics, this would be the event for you. Or if you're just selling video games in general, yeah, you're gonna make some sales, especially since the tables are so cheap. And I'm pretty sure all the tables here are like around $100, whether or not you're an artist or an actual shop. So if you're a shop, it's worth it. However, me as an artist, I'm getting artists that come to my table saying that they aren't making any sales. It's likely that they're getting compared to the retailers. People trying to underprice whatever they made. That's pretty normal at some conventions when they're busy comparing to retailers. So it's a bit of a problem. I don't think I'll be coming back here for next year, but I do realize if you're from out of town and you're coming for this event, you're taking a really big loss. That's pretty much how I feel now. And the entire day, I've only made $5. This was a bust of a Saturday. Maybe if I put up a sign for stickers, I might get some more customers, but we'll see. All right, I actually have a couple of stuff that I do. Mostly it's going to be cleaning because trash days either tomorrow, like it's usually on Tuesday, but I've been noticing they're picking up Wednesday. So I think the schedule changed, or it's just me imagining things, or it's because it was a holiday last week. So that's why I'm kind of like thrown off. Not last week, a couple weeks ago. I've been a little bit thrown off about the scheduling for the trash pickups. Anywho, so I'm going to message my housemates actually, and ask when is pickup again, because I forgot. Anywho, I'm gonna end the vlog real soon. I do have a couple of errands to run, and mostly it's gonna be like a trash, getting ready to throw out some trash and organize it. So it's not really interesting vlogging that, but I am trying to emotionally disconnect from things that I'm hoarding, which is quite a bit, and it gets problematic, especially just before a show. Usually I end up pulling down everything just to find what I need to find, which isn't cool. On top of that, I still have charms to clean. I'll show you the damage. Like I cleaned most of them last night, but here's what it looks like, what it has left. So there was a whole heap of charms that got tarnished. I'm removing the damaged ball chains. Actually, some of them aren't. Some of the ball chains aren't damaged. So, as you can see, the damage from the ball chain got on the surface of all these guys. I've been wiping them off, so they look clean like this when I'm done. The worst ones have been to clean the Luna and Artemis, because whenever I pick them up, it's like it's almost full body coverage, like right here. Like this is terrible to clean, but I'm gonna do it. And originally this is probably the worst one that I'm going to be cleaning, because there's like a paint job on it, so I have to be careful with the removal. The other Chibanyans, they aren't as damaged looking as this one. This is the most damaged one, and I was not excited. I'm upset that this is the last functional Pochita, and it got damaged. So it's going to take me a while to clean this guy off. I also have to double check the gear that's inserted in it, because it's also metal. So if I can't clean off this gear properly, it's a little bit of metal, but if I can't clean it off properly, it's likely I'll end up throwing this out. But so far, it's possible to restore these to A grade quality. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Anyways, gotta get back to work. And also I'm going to be, I have to do some illustrations because a situation arose with me and we had a conversation because we were talking about how to have go to certain shows more discounted, and the best course of action for a specific, like for us splitting a table and cutting cost, would be if I decided to make, like, go crazy on the posters. Because I wanted to go to Toronto Comic Con for 2024, but now her inventory is so big, it takes up an entire table, 6-foot table, and I'm like, well, the only space that I can think of is if I took up the vertical space around and behind the table. And we discussed that the only way this will work for both of us to split is if I just focus on doing like images. She asked me if I could make enough income off of that. I told her yes, but reality is I don't know. But then I'm just like, you know what, I need to try, and I need to make prints anyways, no matter how much I've been like avoiding it. So that's gonna be a thing. As for the charms, I'm actually going to, I already found my camera, so I'm gonna go ahead and film short process videos and post those as reels for 2024. So that's another thing that I need to organize right now. I mean, like, I'll have my own inventory, but reality is I need to get back to doing like how-to videos, because that's like forever content, because someone's always googling something. So hopefully that works out. And I'm pretty sure I have over, in general, I think I have almost 100 different designs in terms to make tutorials, but I think I want to do these little tutorials or craft with me's based on cartoons / anime characters, just because it's fun and it's easy to search for. So hopefully that works out. Anyways, now I'm gonna end the vlog. I gotta hang up. Pound keys out.